I've got this old Coleman stadium seat cushion that I don't really have a lot of use for. So I've decided to just stitch rip it and break it down into more useful components that I can use. I've got some foam padding in here. Maybe I can use some of this nylon straps. I could definitely use this mesh. I just finished seam ripping the stadium cushion apart and ended up with a bunch of useful stuff. I got a bunch of nylon webbing here. I don't have a whole lot of use for this because it's not that durable. If I'm going to use nylon webbing, I prefer mil-spec webbing. But I did end up with a slider, one of these 1-inch rectangular rings. I always need those. Ended up with a bunch of polyethylene foam. I could probably sew this into an interior pocket, make it sort of like a padded interior compartment, maybe for like a laptop or something. I ended up with a bunch of smaller pieces. These would be good for making, say, a backpack strap or something like that. I also ended up with a piece of mesh with some binding tape sewn to one side and a little bit of elastic sewn to the other. These were good to find. I've got some fiberglass stays here. These could be real useful. I sewed an exterior pocket a while back that sags a lot. I could probably sew something like this into that and take care of that problem. I've also got a little bit of this water resistant material. This would be on the bottom of the cushion. This would go against the stadium seat to protect it from moisture, but it's obviously not going to be that water resistant anymore because it's been sewn through and it's full of holes, but I could probably make some sort of use out of that. I've got a bunch of these pieces of triangular canvas. You'd pretty much have to make these anyway if you were making a backpack. So now I've got some pre-made ones. If I was making say a blue backpack, I could sew those into the seam of the backpack and pretty much have a strap ready to go. I've got a few of those. Two of them have these sliders on them. I've got a bunch of this blue canvas material. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make a whole lot of use out of this. I could use it for interior pockets, but I'd honestly prefer something lighter for interior pockets. And seeing as how this one has a Coleman logo vinyl printed on it, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this for anything, but who knows.